Hi all, this is Skate. And how are you guys doing after 12 hours live stream? Because I know a lot of you stuck with me throughout the entire thing. And I have massive respect for a lot of you for that, so thank you. And obviously I need to say a massive thank you to Wargaming. I need to say a massive thank you to all the contributors and all the guests who came on. All of you made it something very, very special, and we had an amazing time. Sound like a soppy sod now, but I genuinely cannot thank you all enough. I've spent months trying to prepare for this, plan it, work it all out, make sure everything went to plan. I never expected it to be as big and as good as it was. And that's all thanks to you guys, thanks to the community, thanks to the guests, every single person. I mean, 12 hours. It was a lot of fun, and you could tell I was tired by the end of it. I think that came across in my voice. Definitely came across in my gameplay. Hands down, though, I enjoyed every single minute of it. It was just a brilliant laugh, and there's so many bits in it which I could look back and laugh at, and I'm really glad we did it. I mean, obviously we know light tanks are coming now as well, guys. That's a huge, cool thing. The next line coming to World of Tanks Blitz is the French light line. I cannot wait. On top of that, it was the Moment's Aging Jedi doing the jump. We had some very intense games when One and Only was on. Bushka, born entertainer, he cracked me up for the entire first hour he was on. Ben, he played on his phone. He played Blitz for the first time ever on his phone on the stream. And he made some huge donations. Jack's Jack. He's filthless. Everybody, there was a moment when everybody was on that I cracked up laughing, and it was just amazing fun. But of course, the reason we did all this was in support of MacMillan Cancer Support. They do an incredible job, and as a community, you have all done an amazing job in raising a crazy amount of money to support them. We raised £5,668.91 by the end of the live stream, which means with the huge assistance from World of Tanks Blitz, we raised £11,337.82. That's insane. What's even better is a couple of you have still donated afterwards, and we are now on £11,507. That's huge. I have massive respect for everybody who donated, and I know a lot of you mentioned in the comments that you couldn't donate, but you were still there for the stream, you were still supporting the stream, and it was still one big community event. And I genuinely want to make this an annual thing, and I've said to World of Tanks Blitz team I want to make this an annual thing, and they are also keen on the idea of it. So technically, I have a year to plan the next one, which means hopefully the next one's going to be even bigger. But we're just going to obviously have to wait and see. But I'm without a doubt looking to do this again next year, and hopefully we can do an annual thing. And there's so many opportunities and ideas that we could throw out for this. I'm going to write down a load of ideas and send them over to World of Tanks Blitz, ready in advance for next year. Just ideas like, if you donate, you get a special camo. If you support it, you get a special camo. How cool would that be? I'm not saying they're going to say yes, you never know. But it's just an idea. What they did this year in this event, it was huge. 73 premium tanks. And 3 years worth of premium time. And they doubled everything we made on the live stream. That I have to give big credit for. That's a big thing. I know a lot of people know. I know a small percentage of people in the comments have said previously that's not a lot for a big company. How often do you see big companies actually do anything like that anyway? So they've spent a lot of time, and I know a lot of them stayed on for the entire 12-hour stream as well as you guys to join in, to comment, and when they were on the stream they were a brilliant laugh. And well, they've got a sense of humour. They picked my favourite tank, the E25, to nail me in my mouse in a 1 versus 7. That was That was devastating, but highly amusing at the same time. So I grabbed whoever I could, the first person I could, in a mouse, and put them in the battle on my team. And it's surprising how going from one mouse versus 7 E25s, and I get ruined, to two mouses against 7 E25s, the E25s got ruined. But at every stage on this live stream, it was amazing fun. But because of how much was going on, I actually run out of time, guys. I run out of time in a 12-hour live stream to go through and pick the winners and obviously organise that. Now, I started doing this yesterday, and I hoped to have this video up yesterday, but I was knackered. And it took me a fair few hours to actually organise everybody who donated in order, get everyone's names together. And I've started contacting a lot of you already, so a lot of you already know that you've got a tier 8 premium tank on the way. But a lot of you don't. You're still on my hit list to contact. So if your name pops up in this video now, and I haven't contacted you yet, please get in contact via any of the forums. I'm on all forums for NA, Asia, and EU. You can go through the Facebook page or Twitter page. Or if you can find me on Discord, I'm also on there. But I will be tracking you all down, and I will be contacting about these tier 8s. On top of that, we have obviously those tier 5s. Now, Preci, obviously massive shout out and thanks to him. He was there for the entire 12 hours with me as well. And he was keeping log of loads of people, loads of names. And we've tried finding a lot of people based off their YouTube username, and we haven't been able to find a lot of you. So, if you see your name pop up under the tier 5 giveaway now, please write in the comments what your in-game name is and server. Or, if you don't want to do that, drop me a private message and we can get you credited with a tier 5 tank. So, we're going to start looking at the list of people now. Now we have High General Blitz, Tanks on Blitz, Warpath 987, Penguin Killer, Economics, Yagtube, and the legend in the mouse who helped me out, Normanon 2015. Now the names at the bottom are names which we've pulled from the chat, however I don't know your in-game names. So if you're watching this video, please leave your in-game name. I've tried searching for you on what B-stars, and I can't pull you guys out. So I'd be very much appreciated if you can leave your username or contact me with your in-game username so we can get you a tier 5 premium tank. We've got Badia, which I believe was a Clash Royale channel. We have Bimmerbro 320i, Louis Levy, David's Aviation channel, Blue Lightning. I'm going to go with Pan John D because I'm useless. Your Average Pull, Max Staley, and Without Warning. So all of you guys have earned yourselves a tier 5 premium tank. However, I can't award the bottom ones until such time we get your in-game name. So please leave me a comment as soon as you can with your details. And then we have the tier 7. I did announce these during the stream, but just so there's clarity on them, the tier 7 tank winners are as listed on the screen right now. So for the E25 winners, it's Asus, Epicon 1999, Rodri 0H, and Hattic. And for the SU 12244, it's Oh I Don't Care 1, David 45, Pro Tip, and Jordan 23. I kind of feel like I'm announcing horse racing right now. On the T23 E3, we've got Kravenko, Diosuat, sorry I butchered your name, and RNGesus, and then Dammy112. So congrats to you guys, and obviously thank you for sticking through the stream. And then obviously onto the donators with the tier 8 premium tanks. On the Asian server first, we have Pigeon Boy, Baron Von, Determinator, Wheel 0077, Hugo Boss 26, Ankara Gunner, and Monk _. Then onto the EU server, we have Le Big Mac, General Elky, The Shell Magnet, Dan's 79 Vet, Max _777, Tank Destroyer _777, Artificial Stupidity, Lord Cantius, Medsy69, Mr. Spaceman, IX Charlie XI, Bobby McBobob, Simone, Nital6397, Firing Big Loads, Peter Moosey, Evil Squid 34, Joe Bushki, Bozegi, Dixie 1501, Cybergoth, Dassam, McDukas, Achtung 210, and Blickman. And then onto the NA server, we have Chimers, Where JC, Peas and Carrots, Eagle Eyes 40_31, Shandon 26, Cold Blooded Elmo, G_Rod_, Ryan Phoenix, Tanker 070, Mighty Monkey 7, Vico the Tuscan, is it Gleistig Uane, GT Hawk, and Bib_Boom 9000. Now, all of the names mentioned are combining both the highest donators and 20 of them picked at random. Well, actually, I'll tell a lie. There was meant to be 25 picked at random. However, when I contacted Ben from the Beer Guys as one of the highest donators, and I contacted NK Runic from the UK or EU server, both of them said they would like to pass up on their tier 8 prize, and they would like it handed out at random to someone else of the donators. So this is the top 23, and 22 have been pulled out at random. And like I said, some of you I have contacted already, some of you I am in the process of trying to track down and contact. If your name is on the list, please do leave a comment or contact me via one of the means mentioned earlier in the video. Don't forget, every single person who donated will have part of the 3 years premium. That's every single person. It's going to be divided between all 240 of you. So massive thanks to everyone who donated, massive thanks to everyone who tuned in, massive thanks to all the guests, all the World of Tanks Blitz staff who were actually highly hysterical and fun to have on the stream, and better players than I thought they would be. No offense, guys, but they were. No, genuine thanks to everybody. I mean, it's not about the tanks, it's about the charity and trying to do something good with the channel and trying to do something good for charity, which I can't believe how many of the community got behind it. So huge thumbs up to you guys. But obviously the added bonus is getting all this extra stuff for doing it. So massive thanks to everyone. As I said, I am going to do another wrap-up video on the live stream and hopefully get back to normal service as far as videos on the channel are concerned. So I'll catch you in the next video. This is only a quick one to get the announcement up as soon as I can, and I'll catch you soon. Bye bye.